Hello everybody, I hope everyone's well. It's lovely to see you all again. It's time for some yoga with me, Clemmie, and this week we are doing a little session of seated yoga. So this is for anybody who is sitting in a chair, or you might be sitting on the floor or in a wheelchair. We're going to be moving our upper bodies and our heads and our necks and our hands and our arms, and it's going to be really fun. So if everybody wants to get themselves comfortable, have a little shuggle around, give yourself a little wriggle, get those shoulders relaxed. So let's hunch our shoulders up and down a few times. We want our shoulders nice and relaxed. That's better. Okay, before we do anything, let's do some nice deep cleansing breaths. So we're going to take a big breath in, and we're going to breathe out through our mouth. So breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. It'll look like this. You'll make a bit of a ha sound as you breathe out. Let's all do that a few more times together. Ha. 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 Good. Lovely. Okay. Let's do some breath work with our hands as well. So bringing the hands out to the sides, stretch them wide, pointing out to either side of the room as wide as you can. And as you breathe in, lift your hands up. And as you breathe out, bring your hands down. And again, stretch your fingers wide. As you breathe in, lift up. And as you breathe out, bring your hands down. Rest them here in front of your heart. Lovely. And again, stretch fingers wide. Breathe in. And breathe out. Stretch fingers wide. Breathe in. And breathe out. Last time. Stretch fingers wide. Breathe in. This time look up at your hands. Big stretch. Take a few breaths here, holding your hands up in the air. And breathe out. Hands in front of your heart. Okay. Lovely. Well done. Now push the palms of your hands together. Make some pressure there between the palms of your hands. Pushing, pushing. Strong arms. From here, we're going to twist. So we're going to twist round to the side. Take your gaze round as well. Twist back to center. Keep pressing the hands together. And twist to the other side. Back to center. And keep going. Nice and slowly and carefully. There's no rush. As you twist, breathe out. As you come back to center, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Couple more. Breathe out. Breathe in. Last one. Breathe out. Breathe in. Fantastic. Are your arms feeling quite tired? Let's push those hands up towards the ceiling. Look up at your thumbs and let them come all the way down the sides and back onto your knees. Good. Okay. Let's roll our head round in a circle, warming up our neck, our upper spine. Nice and slow, remember. Anything we do with the neck, We have to be really careful and really gentle. Nice gentle circles. You might take it back the other way. That feels good. And back to center. Ooh. Give those shoulders a little bit of a hunch again. Just make sure that they're nice and relaxed. Good. Okay. Now we're going to do some side stretches. Open up the sides of our bodies. So you might hold on to the side of your chair for this because you need a little bit of balance to do this one. If you're sitting on the floor, or if you've got another chair next to you, that could be quite useful because you could rest your hand on the empty chair next to you. And then if there's an empty chair on this side, you can rest your hand there. So I'm going to give you a minute because if you don't have that set up, you might need some teachers to jump in and get some extra chairs for you. It's a nice option if we're doing some balancing work. Or obviously, if you're on the floor, your hand is just resting on the floor. Okay? Right. Let's start. We're going to do a few of these, so just join in when you're ready. Lovely side stretches. Put your hand on the floor, leaving a bit of space between your body and your hand. Sit up nice and straight as you can. Let me change the angle so you can see my hands a bit better. There we go. Okay, so your hand's on the floor, and the other hand is going to sweep up into the air, pointing up towards the ceiling. Nice straight back, and then bend into the other arm and reach over with that hand as if you're trying to touch the wall. But we don't want to come forward. We want to keep straight up and over, as if you're pressed between two panes of glass. So you can't come forward, you can't lean back. That's a good way to explain it. Lovely. Feeling a lovely strong stretch all down this side of your body. Use the other hand for balance. A couple more breaths. And come back. Lovely. Okay. Let's go the other way. So rest your hand down on the floor or the chair, or hold on to the side of your chair. And then reach up to the ceiling, big stretch. And over to the wall. Breathing deeply. And come back. Good. Let's do both sides again. One more time on each side. Such a lovely stretch, this one. It's so good. So simple. So good. Okay. Get yourself set up. So nice straight back. Hand resting on the floor. And the other hand sweeps up into the air. And over. Deep breaths. Sending your breath here into your tummy. We call it belly breathing because we're breathing really deeply into our tummies. And back. Lovely. Last one. Hand resting on the floor. Other hand sweeps up and over. Good job. How does that feel? I feel very well stretched. Ah, lovely. Okay. Now we're going to do some stretches that work our spine the other way, so forward and back. We've done side to side, and now we're going to do some forward and back stretches. So keep your hands resting on your knees for this. And what we're going to do is curve the spine forward, let the head drop. So everything's curved forward. Your back is in a curvy C shape going forwards, head drop down. And then as you breathe in, reverse it. So you're coming up, looking up at the ceiling and arching your back. As you breathe out, go back to the first movement. Curved back, head dropped. And just keep going. Nice and slowly. Hold each stretch for a few breaths. And then move back into the other one. So you're really exaggerating this stretch. You're stretching right back, looking up at the ceiling, big stretch, arched back. And then folding everything forward, bending over, curving your back, dropping your head. Okay. I'm going to, so keep going, but I'm actually going to turn myself round to the side so you can really see what my back is doing. It's a better way of demonstrating it. So you don't need to turn, I'm just showing you, okay? So I'm going to keep going with these two movements. Curving forwards and arching back. Curving forwards and arching back. Curving forwards and arching back. More times. Okay. Arching up, and this time when you curve forward, just let yourself rest. Nice deep breaths. Head is relaxed, neck's relaxed. And you can even gently rock a little from side to side. Just relaxing your back, letting it stretch out. Very gently. Spin round to the front again so you can see. So we're just rocking gently from side to side. Heads right down. Okay. Now coming to stillness. Slowly, slowly sit back up, but take your time. Keep your head dropped until the last moment and then look up. How does that feel? You feel good? I hope so. I really like that one. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is our train breath, which we have done quite a bit of. So hopefully we've all had a go at train breath before. So train breath is the one where we make fists with our hands. We bring our hands up towards the ceiling. And as we bring them down, we make a sound. So it's a really fun breathing exercise. And it's quite energy giving, but it's also very cleansing, very good for your body to do these different ways of breathing. So let's all get ourselves comfortable. Hands come up towards the ceiling in fists, and you look up and then bring them down, elbows back. Breathe in. So breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's speed our train up. Slow it down. And stop. Rest forward again. Take some deep breaths. Just let your body settle. Resting, gentle breathing. And then sit up gently. Keep your eyes closed. And just notice how that feels after doing that train breath. How do you feel? Do you feel calm? Do you feel relaxed? Do you feel energized? Okay, well done, everybody. The last thing we're going to do before we do our poem is we're going to do some work with our wrists and our arms. Okay, so just very gently, we're just going to warm up our wrists, warm up our arms, and then we'll do our poem. Okay, so bring your arms out in front of you. And I just want you to point your fingers up towards the ceiling. So your arms are straight, but your fingers are pointed up towards the ceiling. And then from there, work into your wrists, round and round. There's quite a bit of coordination in doing this as well. That's it, working into your wrists. Your arms might start feeling a little bit tired. Your wrists might feel a bit tired. Just bring your hands round the other way, making big circles, stretching out those joints. And let your hands come down to your knees. We're then going to do this similar movement, not the same, similar. But this time we're pointing our hands out in front of us. Our arms are straight. And we're making circles with our whole arm. So right up to the shoulders. Nice big circles. Up, round, down, back. Slowly and gently. Stretching out as wide as you can. And then next time you're up at the top, bring your hands together. Look up at your thumbs. Give yourself a full body stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch as high as you can. Lovely straight back. Looking up at your thumbs. And bring those hands down in front of your heart center. Good job, everyone. That was lovely. I hope you're feeling nicely stretched out. Okay. Let's do our poem before we finish. Okay, so bringing your hands here. I'll say the poem and you can repeat it. I am love. I am light. I am joy. And I am peace. There is a beautiful light within my heart that was given to me when I was born. And because of that light, I'm not afraid of anyone or anything. Om Shanti, everyone. Well done. Take care, and I'll see you all next week. Bye for now. Bye.